2026 isn't just a new year for me. It's a new standard, a year of intention. And that is my action plan for 2026. I'm not waiting for motivation. I'm not hoping life gets calmer. I'm choosing to be intentional across every area that matters to me. Because I've learned something this past year. If I don't run my life on purpose, I will end up living it by default. I'm too grown for default setting. So this is what I'm doing differently in 2026, starting from the inside out, spiritually, financially, lifestyle, grooming wise, emotionally, health and fitness and relationship wise. And as I walk this out, I'm giving you the playbook too, because if you're a man watching this, you don't need a pep talk from me. You need actionable plan. You need a plan. You need steps. Guys, my name is Joestar and welcome to my channel. So let's start with spiritually. It's about staying grounded, not just inspired. In 2026, I'm working on my spiritual life because I need to stay grounded. I don't want to only tap in when I'm stressed, and that means I'm protecting my quiet time, morning or night. But I'm also giving myself space to breathe, pray, reflect, read, and journal, and realign most importantly, because when I'm spiritually grounded, I move very differently. I'm more patient. I'm less reactive. I make decisions with clarity instead of pressure. Now, guys, here's my advice to you. Stop treating your spirituality like an emergency room. Don't only go when you're bleeding. Build a daily anchor. Start small, 10 minutes a day. No phone, no noise, just alignment. If you're a man who say you want peace, then you have to practice it consistently. Pick one simple habit: prayer, reading, gratitude, meditation, journaling, and so much more, and make it a daily non-negotiable. Your spirit is your foundation, and when your foundation is shaky, everything else you build around it will eventually crack. What about financially? I'm doing great, but in 2026, I want more. Not more just to flex. I want more because I want more options. I want freedom. I want legacy. So I'm tightening my system and leveling up my strategy and be more intentional about where my money goes and why. I'm increasing what I invest in, looking for ways to grow my income and eliminating anything that leaks money in my life, leaks my attention, because being financially stable is one thing, being financially powerful is something else. And for you out there watching me, here's the move. Stop saying I make good money if you can't show where it goes to. Track it, budget it, and automate the basics. A man should have 3 lanes: stabilize, build, and enjoy. When I say stabilize, I mean emergency fund, your debt under control, and bills being organized. When I say build, I mean investing consistently and increasing your earning power. And when I talk about enjoy, I mean guilt-free spending that's really planned out. Now, if you want a simple rule for 2026, pay yourself first. Every paycheck, even if small, goes a long way. Consistency beats intensity. What about lifestyle and grooming? Lifestyle and grooming have always been the focus for me. I care about how I look, how I present myself, and the standard I carry on a daily basis. But in 2026, I'm becoming more focused about it. Not just fashionable, I'm refining my look, refining my routines. So I'm not just winging it. Consistent grooming routines, skincare, my wardrobe, my fragrances, all very intentional, and a look that fits my life and my goals. I'm simplifying my style into key pieces that fits me well, so I spend less time thinking and more time executing. And also getting curated accessories that are very intentional in how I look and present, most importantly. Now, those who know me know I put a lot of effort into how I present myself. Now, it requires more effort that's really consistent. Guys, here's my advice to you on that front. Stop dressing like you're hoping to feel confidence. Dress like you already are. Start with fit. Your fit is king. Then build a clean uniform around it. Great basics, quality shoes, and one key cologne, one signature scent, and then grooming that's very consistent with your lifestyle. And most importantly, don't confuse lifestyle with spending money. Lifestyle is discipline, how you keep your space, how you smell, how you show up, how you carry yourself. A man with standard looks put together even when he's keeping it simple. Now let's talk about emotionally. I aim to be more open, more warm, and still be present and still as a man and a father. In 2026, I'm being more intentionally and warm without losing my edge as a man and a father. I'm not trying to be soft, I'm trying to be present. I want the people in my life to feel me, not just see me walking and providing and handling business, but to see me practicing love and being connected. So I'm practicing real connection, listening without rushing, expressing what I feel, and speaking with clarity instead of holding everything in. But I'm also showing up with strength, emotional control, and not emotional suppression. And here's what I want men to understand. Emotional strength isn't silence, it's stability. Now, if you can't talk about what you feel, you will eventually act it out through anger, avoidance, addiction, or distance. So start simple. Know what you feel before you react, pause before you respond, and learn how to communicate without blowing up or shutting down. Now, if you're a father, let your kids see your warmth and strength at the same time. Be the safe place, safe space, and the standard, and that's leadership. Let's talk about health and fitness. Now, I work out 3 to 4 times a week for about an hour. That's solid. But in 2026, I want more. Not just more workout, but more intention. I'm dialing in my physique, and that means I'm treating my training like a plan, not a mood. More consistency with progressive overload, more daily movement, and a tighter approach to nutrition. I'm also paying attention to recovery, sleep, hydration, because the body doesn't transform on effort alone, it transforms on execution. Here's my advice to men out there: stop chasing hard and start chasing consistency. Most men don't need a new workout plan, they need a routine, a schedule they can actually follow. Pick a simple split, track your lift, and aim to improve gradually. Then tighten your nutrition with one rule at a time: more protein, less sugar, fewer late night meals, and more water to drink. And prioritize your sleep like it's part of the program, because it really is. Your physique is built in the kitchen and the bedroom as much as the gym. Let's talk about relationship. That's been present for everyone without abandoning myself. In 2026, I'm working on my relationship across board, personal, family, all of it. I want to be more present for the people in my life, for the people that I love. I want them to feel that, but I'm doing it without losing myself. And that's the key. I'm learning how to show up with love and attention while still honoring my space and boundaries and my needs as a man. Being present doesn't mean being available to everyone all the time. It means when I'm there, I am there. And guys, here's my advice to you as well. Be intentional with your presence. Put the phone down, make eye contact, listen to understand, not to respond, and set boundaries without guilt. You can love people and to protect your peace, and also handle conflict like a grown man. Don't avoid hard conversations, and don't turn every disagreement into a war. If you want better relationships, you have to bring clarity, consistency, and emotional maturity into your space, because love without leadership becomes chaos. Here's my final tip for the standard I'm setting in 2026. Starting from today, I'm not just trying to do something better. I'm setting a higher standard for myself and then building systems to match that. Staying grounded spiritually, going to the next level financially, refining my lifestyle with more focus, becoming emotionally present as a man and a father, dialing in my physique, and strengthening relationship while honoring myself. That's intentional living, and that's me choosing alignment of autopilot. It's not always easy. However, choosing hard makes us better as men. And if you're watching this, here's your challenge. Pick one area that's been an autopilot in your life and commit to one non-negotiable habit starting today. Not next week, today. Because a better year doesn't start on January 1st. It starts the moment you decide you're done drifting. And this is Stroll Style. Grow, style, refine always.